Ah, the brave stalkers return. Alive. That's surprising. Safe travels.
Hello everybody, this is Zigzag coming to you from somewhere in this world. And we are here a little bit early to give people a chance to join us before we get going. So hang in there. We'll be going soon. Hey Mike, how you doing? Yeah, well, I feel awake. At least my body feels awake. We'll find out if my brain is fooling me or if we get some indication that it's not awake. We'll find out. I was gonna quick check myself while I wait for people to come in here. Looks like everybody's recharged a bit. Yeah, nobody in our current team has any skills that need to be recharged, so that's good. The only thing is we do have a few, say, grenades. I might as well do that before people get here, just kind of get us restocked. Maybe I'll do a glow stick, just in case. You can tell who threw the grenades last time. You're fully good. You're good. You're good. So now it's just a matter of hanging out and waiting for everybody to join up, and then we'll get going. And did you notice? I think when we went in Iridia's shop, she sounded like her normal self, but did you notice when we went into Delta's Fix Pit, she sounded like drugged? Were you? Oh, I don't know if you were here. If you cut out before that happened last time. Let's go in there and listen to her voice. Yeah, that's fine. I'm going to go in there and listen to her voice again because Iridia sounded normal.
Welcome. If you want zone gear, I've got it.
Yeah, that's normal Iridia and whatnot.
Until next time.
That's her normal self. But I swear, last time we went into Delta's Fix Pit.
I'm Delta, and you're in my Fix Pit. I haven't been this happy since my dad died.
You see what I'm saying? She's not herself. She's drugged. Do we dare trust her with our weapons? Although we got them all upgraded at the end of last time. Were you around enough to see us get the flamer? That fun new weapon that we've upgraded. 10 base damage, but 15. Count it, 15 crit, and it fires fire bullets. So, you know, it hits for 15 crit and will burn after that. I can't wait to try this gun out. Obviously, what, pod burners, it probably won't affect. Yeah, I think it's the same voice actress, but it sounds like her voice to me. She just sounds drugged.
Keep thriving, stalkers. Soon there will be no need to fight.
You see what I'm saying? And it's like they're saying, when we went to see Prip up here, he's going, these vines, people are changing. People are changing is what he says. And she's, of all the people we met, hey Patrick, how you doing? Welcome aboard. Of all the people we visited last time, Delta's the one that sounded changed. Iridia sounded the same. Prip sounded the same. Delta's the one that's like high and on drugs. Yeah, she's just not her normal self. So that's interesting. We'll have to see if that changes over time as we return here. But anyway, look, it's 6 o'clock. How about that? So we're ready to go out. I'm just going to keep the same team for starters. Yeah, unless, well, maybe shrooms are growing at the tips of these vines somehow. I don't know. Who knows? But anyway, we're just going to keep the same team active going out until we find out what the situation is like in the frozen city. So let's go take a look at the map. Let's get ourselves looking over here. And there she blows, the frozen city. In fact, we have to find, if I recall, yeah, there, if we pan up, there's going to be 3 potential ways to leave the frozen city. So we'll keep that in mind. And I'm going to think positive after we successfully complete the frozen city. I'm glad I at least sound awake. That's the good news. Okay. Let's go see what we have to find over here. Well, it's definitely...
Pod's got hold of some of our friends back at the Ark. It's hard to tell unless you're up close.
See? I agree.
One of you could be a pod.
Well, you can put a bullet through me and see if flowers come out. Or you can stop talking and keep moving. The source is near here.
Sorry. Stress getting to me. Stalkers got each other's backs. What happens to you, happens to me.
That's cool. We were just talking about that, about how everybody, well, not everybody, but how, what's her name? Not Iridia, but, you know, the one in the gun shop sounded different. Well, these guys, these 3 here, were just noticing it also. People are starting to look different. Robo Scrap, let's take it. Let's check. In fact, let's check out the Robo Shack. Last time we were in a Robo Shack, we found lots of course, that was in a different city. Unlike the other city, no scrap sitting in those things. And there's lots of those pods spitting stuff out
like
here.
A central gathering place for the town. Some pod ghouls down there, aimlessly wandering.
In fact,
waiting for something.
Yeah, there's a lot back there. I see a pod wolf. Behind the pod wolf, I see 1, 2, 3 pod kind of individuals, and also pod itself, the spawning pod. There's 2 pods. There's another one over here. It's like everywhere I turn, you can see a pod down below us, underneath the 25 scrap right now. So there's a lot of enemies here. I think I'm going to stay on the high ground for now while we scout this baby out and see what we're up against here. And take a good look here, because right now we're seeing a multiple of enemies. Oh, we got a note. Let's see if I can get over there. Oh, we see a cash. This cash register is glowing. Let's go see how much money we can find in the cash register of a gym. Huh? 8 is decent in the big scope of things. So this was a upscale gym. Let's go say that.
Left the secret settlement and traveled north. Turns out the people from that Ark are as bad as the ones from the old Ark. They accuse me of spreading this ridiculous red vines through their tunnels. I am not a street magician. I am Goran. I don't care about companionship or safety. The roots push me north to the ancient jungle, and I will rip this treasure from its insides.
And he never says, "No one can stop me." Was that foreshadowing or something, or is that just a glitch in the sound? I don't know. Let's go take a look. So now he's claiming, did you notice in that spoken note, he's claiming he has not caused the red vines. Did you catch that? Is there more to this story than meets the eye? Oh, here's something glowing. There might be more to this story that we're going to find out. Okay, here we go. Oh, wait, whoa. Goran's right down there. I did not expect to see him today. Let's turn off the light just so I know they can't see upstairs very well. So we got two pod jumpers, Goran, a pod spawner, and a pod wolf that has just a measly 40 hit points. Not bad at all. Although the pod spawner obviously has the most hit points when you count the armor. But okay, and none of these individuals are moving. So I think I need to continue scouting the map because this group right here looks like we're going to have to attack it all at once, because if we kill this pod jumper off to the side, he's going to wake up the pod spawner because he's close enough, I think. And then therefore everybody wakes up. So this is going to be a fight. Well, hopefully I won't start with this one. Hopefully what I can do is in the distance or as we wander around, because there's another pod spawner straight back from here off in the distance. So maybe we can pick some things off individually before we have to do this big fight. I'm assuming the big fight is right here with Goran, so we need to look around. Oh. There's something nice and purple down here, and those are good.
There's no need for hate, or love, or pain, or happiness.
Okay.
I cleanse the poisons of the soul. What was once toxic
is now pure. What was once many is now one.
Well, there's...
The stalkers are nasty bees who continue to sting. Feed on the stalkers' foul flesh and create them anew in my image. Find the stalkers! Feed them to the tree!
But Goran's voice kind of changed as he was talking. Did you notice that? Aha, we have a Lexus hand warmer. Made of shiny steel, this particularly well-preserved apparatus is ergonomically designed for warming of hands, or anything else that may fit. Embossed on the side is the ancient word luxus, which means luxurious. Comes complete with dual slots on the top and can even dry your wet clothes. Well, take the outer fact.
Dweeb once told me devices like these were used to warm things up. Maybe your hands on a cold day.
Maybe. Oh, what's this?
See that sign? It's the mark of an old tribe called the Police. They hoarded gear and scrap. This could be the big score we're looking for. The Ark needs resources more than ever.
Okay. Well, the big score, I don't see anything shiny around these Police vehicles, as he called them. You know what I'm going to do while I'm here, so bear with me. Yeah, they don't understand toasters yet. Yet Prip has a mobile phone, so, you know, I guess there's certain tech they're able to understand. I'm going to unlock this zone. I'm going to go in there, turn around, and come right back. Just so I have fast travel unlocked. I've learned that lesson, so we don't have to wander through the whole zone. Let's just get the title of the place so we know what it is. The Valley of Steel. So we will return here someday. Not right now. All right, let's keep looking around. Is there anything? Oh, there's a roof here. Let's go see if anything's up on the roof. Sometimes we find good and okay, not this time. So I was going to say, sometimes we find good and interesting things upstairs. This time, it was downstairs. Okay, there they are. So I have my orientation, and there's something shiny back here. I doubt I can get to it. So we'll come back to it after we kill them. Oh, there's bot. I can see the shiny eyes of that one bot, and there's another one standing right next to him. So let's investigate here.
If we need an escape route, I see a hole through those vines.
Yeah, but there's a gate. Okay, we need to kill Goran to get through this gate. This is probably the way. I would guess if it's locked, I'm guessing it's the way to the final zone. Oh, let's turn off our light again. So we have 2 bots over here. So that's good to know. And we found scrap. I'm wondering, is there going to be a way to get out? Because getting up... Oh, yeah. There's a ladder right there. So we can easily come back here after I finish scouting. And even though the one has 40, I can bring in, say, replace Selma with ducks. And we would be able to have 2 circuit breakers from high ground, which should ensure that we can take these guys out. So I don't feel super worried about them. It's a lot of hit points, but with circuit breakers on our side, they don't worry me that much. Also, I have EMP grenades in case that needs to be what we do. So let's keep checking. Now we have another upstairs here. I don't see anything shining in between, and there's a guy walking away back here. Where does he go? Oh, he's going back. That's okay. We've already come full circle, I think. This is that lone pod. And he stops near the lone pod. What's over the bridge?
Empty ruins that way. Empty ruins hold treasure. They also hold deadly enemies. What to do, what to do.
What to do. Well, eventually we're going over here, so let's unlock it. While we're here. We don't shy away from empty ruins, have we ever? And what's the name of this place?
I sense ghouls nearby.
Okay, so this sounds like...
Let's take what we can find and get back to the task at hand. The Ark depends on it.
So this place is going to have regular ghouls. So we've unlocked it, so now we can fast travel here. Let's get back and see about planning the demise of the frozen city. Okay, so there was a guy over here. Is he wandering back yet? No, he's standing over there, and now I can't see him because the name of the location covered it up. Excuse me. Oh, now he's coming back. Why don't we kind of see how he wanders? Okay, you're going to keep walking towards us? Do I have to run over the bridge? Okay, he stopped. Think about where you're moving so I can figure out where I get to move next. Let's continue scouting around, see if there's anything else or if this is it. Come on, guys, get up here with me. Are you guys coming? Okay, they're coming up. Oh, because he's turning around, so good. Thank you for finally coming up here and taking your time. So we got the pod spawner over here. So it doesn't feel like there's anything else, because that looks like the edge of the map. That TV over there looks like it might be scrap if I can get... Well, I don't know if that computer stuff can be scrap. Where's he going to wander? Okay, so he's wandering back. If I'm going to go against the pod, this is what I'm gonna do. Hide. Hide. And
Goran.
let's look around with you.
I can't believe it.
Yeah, well, we already knew it was
He's the
Goran.
leader. This is it. We have to take him out.
So the pod wolf is there. But if I go silent weapons, that other guy's gonna come by. Is he gonna come this way or wander back and forth back there? Well, I don't consider it's much of a heat wave. I was just commenting way back at the top before everybody got on board that I'm living in a wonderful spot where the highs are what I did the translation. I don't know them off the top of my head, Fahrenheit, Celsius, but 77 degrees is the high for the next 9 days. In July, I'm going, this is like perfect weather. And overnight temperatures are like 55 Fahrenheit. So nothing like this snowbound thing that we've got here. So he's walking back over here. So what I'm thinking is, can we figure out a way? And here, okay, look. I have ambush is live now because I can see the pod wolf. But if I ambush, let's try this. Let's think about this. I can always back out. So if we stay silent with all our silent weapons, the pod spawner, that would give us 2 turns to take it out. Nobody else would see us. Will we go out of ambush after we kill the spawner? Remember what happened last time? We walked right up to the spawner and it would never activate. Well, I think just the fact that we're in range to technically ambush the pod wolf should actually allow us to ignore the pod wolf, but ambush and just focus on the pod spawner. I think we have a perfect situation here to test this theory. So let's use silent weapons and see what we can do. Now the problem is I don't have a lot of, well, I do have a skull splitter so we can guarantee crit. So why don't we do that with you and open up with you and get a silent opening going. Except I don't like the fact that it's only 75%, but here we go. It gave you the crit. Now the other 2 should have good crit chances being up high and hidden. So who's this first? This is Pharaoh? Yeah, you should have 100%. Okay, yeah, I like this. This is good.
What do you think about it?
And then, who do we got next? Selma, you have high ground perk, so you should have a pretty dang good shot. You also have Twitch coming up, but I'm looking, we may not need it. We may, because it takes 2 turns for this guy to get spawning active. So let's see. We have Twitch shot as a backup. And it's burning. So I think we don't need to use any special skills and we can kill this thing. Right? And then if it doesn't let us get out of ambush, we run away from the wolf. The wolf shouldn't see us. The wolf shouldn't hear us. So after we kill this, it should let us... we'll see if the game works the way I logically think it should. We'll find out. And we're out. It did it. So since if we had activated against the wolf and shot at the wolf, that would have been a disaster. But this guy, the pods can't warn anybody. So how about that? Did I make you nervous, Patrick? Do you not like me taking those kind of chances? Well, we've... Yeah, okay. So we've already proved that, you know, if my plans go south, we've survived so far. So we'll attempt things now and then. Now the pod burner, I guess we don't need anything special. We just need 3 hits with him with silent weapons, and we'll take him out. So let's just get everybody over here. Oh, you like? Yeah, I think, does the Alien movies have something comparable to those pods, don't they? Something like that? Here, we're gonna go live here. We should be able to just go blam, blam, blam from second story and take this guy out with no special skills. You need an easy guy now and then. Tell the game developers to fix that part of the game. Fortunately, if I had been on the ground floor with all these guys, it would have been a problem. I think we get a little bit of a break because we're on the second story, and for some reason these guys can't see light from different levels. And you know the funny thing for all these pods that we faced? Nothing. Yeah. That's going to be a whole different game that some people want me to play.
I'm the hero, you're the zero.
Alright, we took this guy out.
Don't mess with us! Get over here!
Oh, let's pick up the loot lest I forget. Alright, now, based on what we've seen, I kind of feel like if we take out the robots, we get to go back to the main pod. Or I call them a pod. They're not a pod, but you know what I mean. The main grouping of enemies that we saw right off at the beginning. Well, isn't that basically what the alien monsters were, is face huggers to agree? Unless they were giving birth within somebody's stomach, but that was after the face hugging. Oh, we got something here. Do you think I can get him to infight? I don't think I don't have a way to draw the bots over there. And my worry is, I need to go loud on that other group. And I'm wondering if... Well, they might not be close enough. It's stretching it. It's like edge of being far enough away. The guy with the beam on his gun, I think if we stood on this side of the roof to work on the bots, I think he's far enough away. This guy's a little closer though, but he's on the other side of that tank or armored personnel vehicle, whatever it is. And it doesn't matter. I could always stay silent and just use my my skills to keep these guys emped. And I also would have an emp grenade. So the only thing I got to do is say goodbye to, say, Magnus. So we're gonna do a little shuffle here. I don't know. I would have to draw those things over. And ever since we ran into that guy that had the bots, just recently, that side mission, that one guy who had the bots working for him, that ugly mission where it got quite challenging, I don't trust the bots to fight these guys anymore. I don't know. So I'm going to try taking care of things separately. So what we're going to do is we're going to switch out the squad. If we're going to switch out you, let's empty your weapons. And what I'm thinking is, Yeah, we haven't seen Borman in a while. I might bring Borman in just to have him back and make sure he's all... Okay, he is all. So I'm just going to keep him here for now since we got him here. We'll give him those goggles so he has a chance to shoot from hiding. We'll give him a grenade. And maybe a backup amp. Just in case. And I'm not going to use the... I'm probably going to re-equip... Yeah. Well, I'm not going to use the flamer. I really want to use the flamer because the crit is good. And then in addition to the crit, you get burning. But guess what? We aren't going to get burning on these robots. So... that will just have to wait. I'm trying to remember to re-equip that on the other when we start battle. You guys are weird. And I like that, by the way. I would prefer not to test the theory. I don't need one to... Yeah, horror movies, bathrooms, and bums. Yeah, those all don't mix, I don't think. Oh man. You know, when we get to the other battle, I'm probably bringing you back, but since Dux has the anti-robot perks, I'm taking you out temporarily. We're going to retire you briefly. And we will defer to Dux. We always like Dux anyway. Well, I do. And since it's high ground we're going to be on, let's give you that hat. And we'll just give you... I think just regular ghoul armor is good enough for here. And your main weapons... This all sounds good to me. Yeah, that has 15 crit. Yours have 14 crit. The Mimir, that has amazing crit. So that has my best crit of all. In a way, though, that new fire weapon, if robots could burn, has the best crit because it's 15, and then if you add the 3 burning, that technically gets it up to 18. So that new gun we just picked up, that's why I can't wait to get to use it against non-robotics. Okay, we need these. I knew I was forgetting something. I like him with the top hat. There's different armor that I think kind of looks a little evening wearish. That I like the looks on him a little better than that. But, you know. Dux comes from money, didn't you know? Okay, so let's do this now too. I have forgotten to do things like this before, so there we go. Today's a good day. Who was accusing me of being tired earlier on? I'm actually remembering some things that are actually kind of good to remember. So here we go. Yeah, Scrooge McDuck. That's the look that he has when he does that. That's exactly kind of what it's like. Dapper Ducks. Okay, I think we're ready. And the thing I have to think about is, do I have enough amps and the circuit breakers to be able to make these guys last while I stay silent on them? I guess we'll find out. I guess we will find out, because I'm a little bit nervous about going loud this close to the other group. So we're definitely... Yeah, you can tell the difference, can't you? I mean, there's... Those of you who have watched me long enough, it's easy to tell when I'm with it and when I'm not with it and focused. I'm either tired or I'm distracted. That's the other thing that'll get me. If I got something else on my mind, it's hard to sometimes focus the way I need to focus on a game. But anyway, here we are. We need to take up positions. And Dux, you need to have a good shot on somebody. So... Oh, so you're saying I should try to go loud and then see if they come over and these guys all fight each other? Well, you know, guess what? The way I'm opening on these guys will not allow the other group to... Well, that could be interesting, though. You know, this is... or the cat's in the room, that's true. Well, today, unless Chichka is hiding and sleeping under the couch over here, I think nobody's in this room today. I think Chichka was in his tower the last time I saw him. Let's see. He has a tower thing attached to the wall in the other room. So he was high above looking down on us all. Let's go loud. Let's try the loud, because in theory, I think you're right in theory, Nightmare. And you know, I went with your call the other day about mind control, and that ended up being a blast. So let's see if the same thing will happen here. Who do I have controlled? The ducks! Don't climb off the edge. Okay, so maybe we can hide you here, ducks. Maybe we can bring you right here. And then maybe we can bring you. And we'll just go loud. What the hey? We'll go loud. And if the other group is drawn in, then yeah, we got smoke in our... We can hide and let these guys wear each other down a little. That's the worst case. Maybe we are far enough away and it won't matter. So yeah, we're gonna have some fun. I'll take you all's recommendation, or I should say, not you all's recommendation. We'll take Nightmare's recommendation and see if this works. How about that? So there we go. Okay, Pharaoh, I'm gonna have ducks go last. Yeah, we're gonna go loud. And let me look at some numbers here. We have 14 crit there and 14 crit there. Well, we want to find out if loud's going to be loud, so let's do this. Let's get over to Borman. So if we do 17, which would end up being 16, that gets him halfway down. That gets him down to 14. And that means Pharaoh I'd need someone to be able to do 15 on him. Ducks. What is yours? I don't think I'm being clear right now at what I'm looking at, but I'll tell you in a second after I check ducks here. What does your loud weapon do? 15, which would be 14. So that would work. So you two actually, with loud weapons, as long as you both can get crits on the police bot, can take him out in one turn. Because you have enough damage with your loud weapons. And that means you, Pharaoh, would then need to use your circuit breaker over here. So let's just check your circuit breaker shot. And it would work. Well, you have to understand, until recently, I always called myself a dog lover first, but I've had cats before, so I do not dislike cats. And I'll tell you, having the cats was sure as a heck of a lot easier move, at least in my book. Moving from the USD to Europe, the cats were a breeze. They were amazing. They traveled so well. Yeah, well, one of mine, Bang is the stray. He's the one we adopted. We saved him from like this setting right here with the snow and whatnot. He slowly worked his way into our home. So Chichka, however, was one of those things. where, you know, you pull over to the Halloween decorations and the straw and this and that, thinking that's what you're going to look at on the roadside little stand. And instead, this guy says, here, do you want one? And puts this little orange thing in our hands. And guess what? Hard to say no once they're in your hands and they're so cute. So there's the story of how I've ended up with 2 cats. I purposely, after my last dog died, his name was Thor. He was a huge greyhound who obviously and apparently did not do very well at the racetrack. He was an adoption dog off the racetracks, and he was an amazing dog. It's probably one of my, well, I've had lots of favorite dogs, but he, being the most recent also, was one of my favorites. That's the best way to put it, one of my favorites. So Border Collie was also another one of my favorites. So yeah, I better stop talking about my animals because that will keep me going. So I can get a 75 or 100%. So I can get a 75. I could even maybe fly to get 100. So although you'd think we'd have the height bonus already, I wonder if I could fly even higher. But a 75 chance. Well, I'll tell you what, let's do this one first, since we know the other 2 can kill the other bot. And then this will change my plans if this one misses. Let's at least, actually, that's a good point. Let's at least check to see if the range doesn't change anything. So it's not the range issue. It's not a range issue that's causing it to stay at 75. Interesting. Well, I guess what I'm going to do is open, because I also then have an EMP grenade on Borman. So between everything, this first turn, they're going to get EMP'd one way or another. So rather than do 2 perks at once, because I have the EMP grenade, and before I do this, let me make sure Borman has it like I thought I gave him one. Yeah, he has the EMP. So we'll go right down the line. And we'll start with Pharaoh. If she connects on Circuit Breaker, the other 2 will just go loud and take out this police bot. If she does not connect on Circuit Breaker, well, at that point, I'm just throwing the freaking EMP grenade. And then we'll go loud from there. So I'm going to try her loud weapon so we know right away if we're drawing the other group in. And, well, that I will say the dogs do provide, or more people are afraid if you're going to use them as protection. More people are afraid to enter a house where there's dogs known to be than they are. Warning: this home protected by cats. Unless you've got a lion or a tiger. Okay. Anyway. Here we go. We are going live. We are going with this shot on the other individual. And we're going to see if it hits. And this will determine if things are going to flow smoothly or not. What? I pressed this and it switched over here. Oh, because I needed to activate. That was my fault. Okay, there we go. Now we are going to shoot for real. Yeah, I changed command. I have a habit.
Say my name, Jizwipe. It's Pharaoh.
Okay, we got it. So it's our plan is working. And okay, the enemy has heard us. Let's how about we take our vision over here? Oh, that was getting some weird glitchy graphics. They do not seem to be listening to us so far. But the next 2 shots are going to be a little closer. A couple squares closer. So we'll find out soon enough if we're going to have a big old bunch of fun here. Hey, Gleaser, in time! And the biggest part of the battle hasn't happened yet. We're trying to carry up the peripherals. Well, I guess he's not considered hidden yet. Eh? Is that the way it works? Should we have Borman go first? Does his gun have knockback? Doesn't one of these guns maybe have knockback? I'm not sure. Let's do Borman first, because the first shot from hiding, they don't get to use their cover. Oh no, low cover, but he does have cover, but guess what? Because of the high ground, that nullifies the cover. How about that? And guess what? He just got knocked back anyway. When in doubt, knock him back. And that's with 13. So 14, 15. Well, guess what? 14 plus the 1 armor, that's 15. Let's kill the sucker. 100% crit. So that worked. I love it when it works. I know you all like it when I screw up because it's more exciting, but I love it. I do have the ability to come up with a good plan. So there, to all the doubters out there. So I think what we'll do is we'll just reload and shoot from here. Oh yeah, we should have no problem taking this guy out. Borman, you want to check your shot? Oh yeah, we didn't even need the last shot. Alright, so they're unawares. I have a feeling this next battle is still going to be a challenge.
Hey, over here.
Because there's a lot of enemies we gotta deal with, at once over there. I don't see any other stray loot, so are you all down here? They're hung up on the ladder. I think they're stuck. I wonder if I can release them. Okay, that releases them. Did you see? It's like they both got their clothes stuck on the ladder and they were just hanging there. Ducks, can you climb up or do I have to do the same thing? Okay, there you go. Okay, I think we are all released. That was pretty funny. It's like they were just hanging there, like some comedy movie where they got stuck on the ladder. Let's see if we can get back over there without being seen. Yeah, Borman. Yeah, what am I doing with these two jokers? Well, speaking of these two jokers, excuse me, I turned off my mic because I had to cough. But speaking of these two jokers, I'm kind of thinking, Ducks, I may bring Selma back instead of you. She also has high ground proficiencies. I can see us coming to the top of this building here. And I can see using her rooting skill to try and, slow down the number of enemies we got to face at once, kind of a thing. You see what I'm saying? So let me do that while I'm thinking about it. So Ducks, yeah, we didn't have to use your circuit breaker anyway, so nothing needs to be recharged. So let's get her back in. Selma, welcome back. Sorry, Big Con, but you never have quite the right mix of skills right when I need them, it seems. It's like Big Con, other than his, belching fire, is too much like Pharaoh. And Pharaoh, because she can fly, just seems to fit more often. So, who knows? It's just the way it seems. So anyway, let's get Selma equipped back up. And you know what? This is what I'm going to do with Selma. I'll give her both loud weapons. Because I'm going loud on this thing no matter what with these final weapons. So guess what, Selma? There's a loud weapon for you. And Selma, you're going to be the one that tries out the flamer for us. You are going to be known as the Flamer. And Borman, what? I guess I'll give you a boomstick maybe as a backup weapon. Don't we have a level? Yeah, there's a level 3. I mean, if we're gonna go loud, at least that way, if I run out of ammo, I got a potential alternate just in case. And the only other new gun I want to get a chance to use is the GJP, this EMP bullet one. I wish oh dang it! I should have used it on the last one since we were going loud anyway. I missed my opportunity. I'm upset now. Since I was going loud anyway over there, based on, Nightmare's hope of getting a bot versus, pods battle going, I could have gone loud. I missed an opportunity to use it. I'm upset. And Pharaoh, yeah, your Wraith is as good as any loud weapon, so we'll just keep you like this. Now let's get the rest of us. You're going to be up high, so you give you that hat to up your crit. And that's as good a armor as any. Yeah, but I was also nervous. I kind of hedged my bet. Did you notice, Nightmare? I said, let's go loud, but let's do it from way over here just in case we're far enough away. So I don't have to have the big battle, just in case. Okay, here we go. All I need is the grenade. I don't think there's any I don't think there's any flamers left, so we'll do a couple Molotovs here. Oh yeah, we'll do another Molotov. And here I'll keep smoke. I'll keep these two. One smoke just in case we get in trouble. We can hide if we need to. Let's get your multi-shot thing here. There's a few of them near each other, so that could come in handy. I want to keep Bear Smash in my back pocket. Twitch Shot is a good backup there. And yes, I do want Tree Caster and your Twitch Shot. So all these perks right now, I have a feeling I'm going to use a lot of perks on this one in order to defeat these guys. Because when's the last time it's 1, 2, 3, 4, it's 5 in a group, active pot of 5. It's been a while. The only good thing is we will be able to ambush these guys. I think we've had a pot of 5 go live on us, but not when we were in control. This time we're going to be in control, so hopefully it will go well. Let's get up to the high ground, guys. Okay, back off. Okay, let's think this one through. I'm going to assume that Pharaoh, we're going to try you out right here. And the other two, let's go ambush from here. This is what I'm thinking. I am thinking, well, they can't hide. I probably need everybody to hide somewhat. And then Borman, well, there's no more wall for you to hide behind, so we'll just open just like this. And then I'm thinking Gunslinger from Pharaoh, those 3 in the middle. The Pod Wolf, if he can just jump up, he's gonna hurt one of us. The Pod Jumper, since I have Twitch Shot from Borman, I think a double Twitch Shot. And if we're on high ground, maybe it'll be 100%. I'm not sure about that. A Twitch Shot with his weapon, if we crit both times, would kill the Pod Jumper. You do realize that. Thinking about that number, 17 and 17 is, yeah, definitely over 30. It's the Pod Wolf that's kind of the wild card, because I can lock up the guys in the center. So the Pod Wolf's the wild card. The question is, can the Pod Wolf jump? Or does he have to run like all the freaking way around up the stairs and whatnot to get to us? There's the part I can't remember if they can jump and leap or not. So I guess we'll be about to find out. Here we go. I can't think of any other thing to think about. Yeah, ducks could, but if I bring him in, I miss out on Gunslinger, and I miss out on the the whatchamacallit, the tree thing to root him in place. Then I'm a little and if I use that shot on a pod wolf to incapacitate him, then I don't have 2 shots against the pod jumper, and he'll jump up and shoot us and hurt us. So I don't know. I think I just have to wish and hope that the pod wolf has to run the long way around, and that maybe we'll be okay. That's the way I'm going to play it, at least. Okay? There, I've made my choice. I've made my decision. Let's go for the ambush right here, right now. And we have not been spotted. Now, if I do this... Okay. I can hit the 3. Here I can only hit 2. So yeah, I think I do the one where I can damage the most. However, I think I fly first. Yeah, Pharaoh has the Wraith, 10 to 14, and it should be 100% crit. I think they both have crits of 14, and they both have enough ammo. So I'm just going to use this weapon since her first shot is like guaranteed crit, I believe. So I'm going to use the Wraith because it has lower base damage. And I think I'm also going to fly to increase the odds on those back 2. I think that might help us. I hope. Let's find out. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that would help us with that extra height. I'm gonna at least try it. What's the worst thing that can happen is I use up an ability that I shouldn't have to use again, maybe. So I'm gonna give it a go. See if it gives us a better shot. And it does. It does. So it does work the way I was hoping. Here we go. That's a nice way to start. Getting crits on 3 of them. What I'm also... I think I'm going to go with Borman next. To see if he can double hit crit over here. Except we need the other weapon. And let's find out if Twitch shot, not there. It seems to show 100% there. Yeah! Because we have the height, it's a guaranteed Twitch shot. So 2 shots at 17, crit, 100% crit, he's gone. He was the other wild card. Because if I'm going to... now the pod wolf remains the wild card that I'm not sure about. But let's activate. Let's take a step over, in fact, since all I'm going to do is lock these 2 in place back there. Let's just go ahead and do it. Okay, they're going to be stuck. Okay, so the tree vines doesn't allow them to even shoot while they're rooted in place. I was expecting maybe they would be able to shoot us. So I got to remember that. That's actually nice. It totally incapacitates them. Kind of like Bamati's miasma skill. They're just out of it. Okay, now we got to figure our target. We got to get rid of the pod spawner, and the wolf didn't move. What's wrong with the wolf? There's like a glitch with the wolf. He should have run towards us. Should he have not? Well, I guess I'm not going to complain. Let's switch out with you, Selma. Let's see what your shot is against Goran. Look, now we have 100% crit, and he's not going to be killed with the crit, but the fire that we put on him, so he's dead. Why does this sound too easy to kill Goran? But you know, once again, just like the Podwolf, I'm not going to complain. Let's just get rid of Goran. Look at that crit hit. He's burning, so we don't have to worry about Goran. So, Borman, I'm saying, let's take care of this thing. You have still 100% crit. Let's do it. And Pharaoh, yeah, I might as well, let's see. I don't know that a single shot, 1, 2, 3, 4, we'd need 11, so I'd need a crit. And you don't have 100% crit, so we're switching to the other weapon, so at least if we don't quite kill it, although this is, I guess this is where we find out. Oh, no. Our crit at 14, because the crit is better with this weapon for, well, the crit is now up to 80%. Let's hope we crit. Although 7 and 4 is 11. Oh yeah, we don't need to crit. I don't know what I was thinking that we didn't have the firepower.
Give up now and I'll go easy on ya.
I think I looked, because there's a delay when the hit points.
One of us is down.
And there he goes. Is a pod? Now the pod wolf moves and it can jump. Oh. The jump must take a lot of energy out of him or something. We're gonna have a pod jumper working against us soon. Does any of us? Oh! You know what we can do? Borman, where are you? You have this little perk over here called Bear Smash. And the pod wolf is down. Maybe it couldn't, but looking at that jump it just did, it was like, yeah, why didn't it do it last turn? That was weird. I'm not complaining once again. Borman, oh, it says you have a shot. Well, guess what? The Mimir's out, but let's just use the boomstick since we have a free shot. And should we just use up all your skills? I don't think we need to now with him being down for 2 turns, so we'll just shoot.
Don't it?
All right. I'm thinking once again over here. Can you shoot that new weapon pistol of yours? What's the shot look like? Not over there. Yeah. Now, what's the crit chance? 95? Pretty damn good. This guy may drop like Goran if we get the crit. Yep, he's going to burn out. So that means Pharaoh, switch over to the pod wolf, and blast away.
I am the beautiful weapon. Too easy.
And the pod wolf's down for another turn, so we got this. How about that? I think we got a little lucky with the glitch on the pod wolf. But once again, let's just deal with it and end it right now.
You don't know who you're messing with.
You're earning your scrap, kid.
All right.
Goran's down, but still breathing.
Ooh.
He looks up at us and laughs.
Holy
I grab
crap.
his arm. It crumbles like dry leaves. His body disintegrates. A clone.
Like all the others, the real Goran was long gone. Fed to plants and rebuilt as a servant to some genocidal master. Who's behind this? Behind us, the massive vines begin to hum. The hum turns into a woman's voice.
You surprise me, Stalkers. I thought you were pathetic little outcasts, poisoning the zone with your bullets and bravado. But now, I see it's futile for me to fight such heroes. I go by many names, but you know me as Old Jaiko, the legendary tree. I wait for you just north of here. Come, claim your reward.
Holy crap.
Hits like a zone dog to the nuts, and it makes perfect sense. The vines, the pods, the minions connected to one system of roots, stretching across the zone, leading to one central point, the tree. To mutants, ghouls, and everybody in between. She is known as Old Jaiko, the zone's oldest living tree. They say she was here before the zone, before the ancients, maybe before time itself. But trees don't talk. We're faced with two possibilities. Either us stalkers finally got the rot and our brains are about to explode, or Old Jaiko somehow became a hyper-intelligent tree hell-bent on destroying humanity. Do we go north? Do we claim this reward?
Well, ultimately we do. And, I was going to say something, but I didn't, I don't want to talk over the cutscene, but you basically typed out what I was thinking after that one line. Man, I do not want to know what a zone dog to the nuts feels like. Oh, baby. Okay, so the zone dog dropped us something.
Move out. Quickly, cover the area.
So let's pick up the loot and see what we have. So there's nothing over by the zone dog, because he jumped up to us. Oh, there's the key. Kind of looking in the distance. Now didn't I see some computer terminal over here I wanted to check out up here? No, but I think we had been up there, so it wasn't there. It was over in this building. Yeah, there it is glowing. Now, from this angle, it's glowing like it didn't before. So let's get up here.
Follow me.
Didn't quite make a tight enough turn with you, Pharaoh. Excuse me. There we go. Now I feel like we probably got everything. I try to say that because every time I say that I seem to find something, but I really do think we found everything. So we have the Last Stand unlocked, the Valley of Steel, and then we're going to go take that key and open the gate and find out what this place is called. And then we'll figure out where we want to head next. So let's get my bearings. Okay, so it was behind this unique statue here. So we can open this gate and at least unlock and find out what the name of this zone is. And then kind of do an eeny, meeny, miny, mo on where we should go next. Is the Last Stand the final mission? Or no, I think this one is. I think this one is.
Welcome, stalkers.
Oh yeah, here she is.
I tried to break your bravery, snuff out your humanity. But you are too strong. Come, receive your reward.
Ha ha ha! Oh, that makes me more afraid of her. Just from that one line. I don't trust this tree whatsoever. So let's take a look at the map. So we've got the Garden of Jaiko, we got the Last Stand, and we got the Valley of Steel. Yeah, a little bit creepy, don't you think? I'm leaning towards Valley of Steel for any scrap. It sounds like a place that would have a fair amount of scrap. The Last Stand just sounds more challenging than the Valley of Steel. I don't know why that is. And, you know, the other thing we could do, since it's been over an hour, there's some zone dogs here we never dealt with. You know what I mean? And let me take a look first, though, at the squad. And this is the biggest thing right here. Okay, it's recharged. Because remember, I was talking if we did go back there as episodes ago. I was thinking if we could lock down some of the enemies there, that would be a good thing. Maybe. And then I was also thinking with Borman, I don't need his hog rush yet on this one. Because at least the mamas, weren't the mama dogs immune to it? I still have twitch shot, so I could do like steel skin to have it come towards me. In fact, instead of twitch shot, I could almost play the game of drawing the enemy to me with steel skin and hoping we have the firepower. So between locking them down, so I probably will start with locking them down, potentially, depending on how they're wandering. I'm not sure exactly how that will work for us. But I'm thinking we could try Joker for the first time with steel skin and see if that could be a possibility. We also have Gunslinger recharged. So I think we have the tools to take it on over there. And I think that's where I'm going to go next. I just talked myself into it, so I hope you guys don't mind. Because it's been gnawing on me in the back of my mind that we haven't gone back here to take those things out. I think we've completed every other little side quest along the way, except for the zone dogs in the mausoleum. So I'm going to go there. And see if there's any goodies that the zone dogs are protecting. And I can't remember if it's 2 zone dogs or 3. I remember there's one pod person or ghoul person behind them. But I don't remember what kind, and I think they were off to the right. I think they were over this way somewhere, if memory serves me. Basically, anything to avoid doing the tree right now. She does sound creepy. Maybe a little scary. I'm not sure how far I get to go before... Okay, I think they're a little bit over to the left now. Or I'm just totally forgetting. Oh, I see them straight ahead now. There we go. There we go. And there's, at least at this precise okay, so there's 3 of them. Oof. But no armor. So if I can time their wandering to where they're in that little group first, I like the idea of tying them down. So I hope they don't. He's coming this way. Back, guys. Come on. Panic time for Commander Zigzag. Okay, he's still coming, sorta, kinda. I want to set up behind that boat, because there was a time where they all converged.
Break up.
So I'm going to do one at a time. I tend to do better one at a time. And then Pharaoh, for your shot, I want to be hidden also. Can two of us fit behind the boat? Gosh darn it. Why not? Let's see. There's this thing off to the side. And then Borman. So it's gonna take a moment to try and get them to converge, and then hope that they're close enough when they do converge that I can tie them all up with the vine and make that work. And I've obviously missed some loot over here, and that's bugging me that I didn't pick it up. Oh, I guess I'll pick it up later. Instead of pressing E, I did the mouse button that hides a Borman. So let's wait for them to group up. I'm going to open with Selma to lock them down. Now, do you think they're close enough? Let's find out. Let's get over to Selma. And let's find out. And that guy's a pod burner. That's the bad news. But he hardly has any health. So I probably will have everybody else maybe try to kill him first. Well, I will have Borman try to kill him first. We'll see. I want to lock these guys up if we can. Okay, I can get all three of them. That's exactly what I was wanting. So we're going to go ahead and hope I've thought this through enough and do this. All right. They are locked up for a couple of turns. Oh, frick, and you get to shoot. Oh, he's a pod burner, so I can't use the Bernie gun, but I can use the GJR. And I can't move and shoot, but we're 75% is going to have to be good enough.
That all you got?
And it was. And then, Borman, I want to use you. Except, let's switch weapons. It's only 50% shot on that guy. Well, I'll tell you what, I still have a chance for Gunslinger over here. So let's do this and see if you can reach or move farther, a little bit closer to get a better shot. Pharaoh. The Wraith has better aim. Well, we at least get a 75%er, so let's give it a shot. Oh, the pod burners aren't fireproof? Oh, I thought they were. Well, I guess we don't get to find out. Oh, it doesn't say. Yeah, you're right. At least here it doesn't say.
Say my name, Jizwipe. It's Pharaoh.
Okay, we got him. So now it's all hands on deck against these guys. Why do I need a suppressed gun? Neither of these are suppressed. I'm not going to use a suppressed gun. There's no other enemies left in this map. This is just what we left over from the last time we were here. So let's start getting these guys hurt. And I might not even have to have used Steel Skin and Joker, but it's available should I want to try it out.
What you got?
Okay, Pharaoh. What I want to do with you is fly up here. And do this. Down there.
I'm the hero. Give up now and I'll go easy on you. That's from me!
And then these guys can burn. So this is where we switch our guns. At least that's what I'm thinking. Do 10 base damage on the first one and he'll burn out. And then we don't have much more time after that. And we still have Twitch Shot. So that thing will burn out. And then Borman, step on a little closer to these guys so when those trees go away. Thing is, I don't know how quickly. I think we have one more turn. We're gonna come over here. And we can still play Joker, I hope. It's weird how those pod things have eyes on their bodies. Okay, this is our final turn to make mincemeat of these guys. So Borman, I want you to shoot not at this guy, but I'm thinking at the other one. No, not... Why is he not dying more? Is that only a single bit of flame that the guy has? Let's wear this guy down real good. Oh, we got a crit. So what's this guy? Does he only burn one with that gun? So that's not as good as I thought it was, kind of a thing. Pharaoh. Let's take care. You can take care of the center one.
You don't know who you're messing with.
That is that.
And the other pod wolf is going to release, though, isn't he? So it looks like we may take Borman more than likely. We'll take hurt unless... Oh, I can't get them. Can't get them both. So let me just look at this gun again that you have. Chance of, let's see, it says in light. Oh, because it's burning, so it's in light. Ignite 100%. It doesn't tell me, because didn't it only take off one bit of flame on this guy? Oh, it did do 2. I thought it did only 1. That's what confused me. Ah. Thank you for noticing that. That's why I have you guys here to notice things for me. So we'll go shoot. I don't know if he has a shot on the guy in the back. Yeah, we'll move. I think we'll move as long as I have 2 actions, yes. So we're going to move over here. And that should work. Oh, it did only take 1. Ah, we're gonna get hit. Okay. Well, we have med kits. We're good. And Selma? Selma. You need to reload, and we might as well have you reload. And since his pelt is disgusting, we don't mind burning it again.
Bang! Yeah! We did it!
Okay, so there is a box right there. I didn't notice that before. So hopefully this was worth doing. Oh, and a garage key. Where? There was a garage key here that I could never find.
Interesting.
Or there's a garage key on some level that I was never able to find. Make Sweden great again. Extra movement and immune to critical hits. I'm sorry, I just have to laugh at the humor in this game. With the inspiring phrase, make Sweden great again, the lightweight helmet can be used to carry 2 portions of grog, just in case you get thirsty during a fight. You know, I don't get the reference, but I think it's funny. I wonder why they chose to make that hat red. What do you think? Oh, man. That's hilarious.
Come on.
Yeah, gather up. Gather up, individuals. Gather up, folks. So, there was a garage here. And what is the... Where are we on the map, by the way? Suburbia. So, somewhere in this map is probably a garage? I don't even remember now. It's been so long since we've done this map. So there's buildings here, but it doesn't look like it's locked. So let's start looking for the garage. Whoa. So look at that. I'm finding stuff that we missed last time.
That should come in handy back at the Ark.
Oh yeah, really should. She's talking like that's the first time we've ever found scrap. Oh, wow. I, for the life of me, do not remember the Suburbia map very well. It's one of those maps we've only really been to once. Oh, and a note? Oh, geez. WTF, Daniel? Daniel, what the actual fuck? You remember to pack all your stupid video games, all of your silly playing cards, and that stupid lamp, but you forgot to bring Grandma's suitcase? Oh, I think we did read this, didn't we? Yeah, I think we did. Or I've seen this before somehow. Well, Daniel, it's totally on you if Grandma soils herself whilst wearing your clothes. And for the record, a whale penis lamp isn't collectible by anybody. Just hurry here, quickly. Oh, man. So the developers just had a night of brainstorming and drinking, obviously, to come up with some of these notes. It would appear. Do we see any building around here that looks like a garage? Does anybody? Oh, this looks like a garage. That looks like a solidly sealed building. Yeah, this is it. We found it. Let's see. Remember, the safe word is Eden. Find the secret room. Oh, I guess, was this the secret room?
I wonder what this might hold.
The Noatan LP-50 can destroy covers and knocks back enemies. Oh, so this is a gun? What's this, a nail gun? Is that what this is? Dredged up from the sea by salvagers, a pistol that shoots a beam. Oh, it's a beam of intense light? It deals a lot of damage effortlessly. And this is level 1, so that will get us 16 crit. And then if we get an attachment, that'll add it up to 17, so that'll match the other weapon we have as far as dealing crit. So it's a beam of light, an intense beam of light. Okay, Patrick, what did I confuse you about? Are you trying to figure out why we're laughing? That was an awesome weapon, and guess what? We got hurt on this one. Oh, we got a med kit on this one, so all is good. And nothing else to pick up. So it would appear that we have now finished Suburbia. So let's go back to the Ark. I don't have weapon parts, but you know, to upgrade a weapon, I got weapons I can sell, I do believe. So let's go double check that. Oh, jeez. I think we have viewers you may be offending right now, Patrick. Oh, you better be careful. Well, I shouldn't be laughing, but anyway, let's use our med pack. And at least we're all healed back up. And actually, because of all the dogs that we killed, our mutations are recharged also. Yeah, I think. God, I'm laughing so much I'm drying out my throat. I better take a drink of something over here. Ah, much better. Okay, let's take a look at the map. Let's go back to the Ark and let's see if we can upgrade this new weapon of ours. And let's see if Delta still sounds like a strange Delta.
You can trust me to fix and upgrade your gear. I'm very efficient, always happy. There's nothing to worry about. Really.
The tree has got her in its web, in its roots, whatever. Because she never used to sound like that. Never, never, never. Okay, so here's our new weapon. And let's find a weapon we're not using so much. Well, you know, we got an upgraded boomstick that's 16 crit. So I think we may take the attachments off of the Rambino. Because damage-wise, it's not my most fearsome weapon. It has decent ammo. I could even sell the crossbow. When's the last time I've needed the crossbow? I don't need 4 silent weapons. So let's dismantle the crossbow. It's I admit, it's very, very sad. It's one of our first weapons that we found, I think. Our first upgraded weapons that we found. If I recall, that's quite a while ago, so don't trust my recollections, but I'm going to dismantle it. Oh yeah, 23? Yeah, I'll do it. That's better than the 17 we got for a boomstick. Now we got a Rambino. Yeah, we did start with... Oh, we started with a crossbow? Yeah, it's a hard one. You know, you get used to certain weapons. It's hard to part with them. Now, this Rambino has no upgrades. This one does, so therefore, we'll sell the Rambino. Another 23. Here's a boomstick we can sell, because there's no upgrades. I have an upgraded boomstick. Uh-oh. Oh, it's currently equipped? Oh, no wonder. I equipped an unupgraded boom. Oh, it's probably one of our other soldiers somewhere that's not on the team. So I'll probably have to do some other shuffling around. Let's go see, because we're up to 68. We're getting close to being able to
Until next time.
Yeah, we got to listen to you when we come back. Let's take a look in here, and let's swap somebody out who maybe has a boomstick. Well, you don't have a boomstick. Who has the boomstick? Nope. Okay, you want, so it's the last one. Ducks. Why does it say who has the Oh. There it is. I'm using it right here. Let's give you the upgraded one with the attachments on it. Or the other level 3, I should say, with attachments. So here we're battling without our best boomstick. There's the better one. Not that I'm going to keep it on everybody because we don't want to be going loud everywhere. But it allows me to do what I want to do here. Oh, stop it. And Selma, let's switch you back up. There we go. And come back in here.
I'm Delta, and you're in my fix pit. I haven't been this happy since my dad died.
Peachy keen. Here we go. We should be able to sell it now. Or dismantle it. And there, we can do our upgrade. Let's go get our new weapon upgraded. Because it sounds like a fun weapon that we'll need to use against a tree. I still am trying to figure out exactly what this weapon is. That shoots a laser that can hurt people. Anybody recognizing exactly what this weapon is? Because most of these weapons are something from the past or have some similarity to something from the past. I guess we'll find out when we shoot it what it looks like. I don't know. Dredged up from the sea by salvagers. It's some kind of laser thing of some kind, but I don't really recognize the device so much. I guess we'll get a better sense when it's, yeah, we'll get a better sense. Now let's see. We've got upgraded. Now we have weapon attachments, and that's a lesser weapon attachment, so I think I will strip the Rambino. And put it on this thing to up its damage and crit chances. Although knockback isn't always my favorite, but you know, beggars can't be choosers. Now look at that, 17 crit. That's pretty awesome. So we got 2 or 3 that can punch out 17 crit. That's pretty cool. Now we can go, we have a new artifact. Let's check in here with the robot.
Ah, actual customers. Forgive me for my exuberance. People have stopped coming to the bar. They're just standing around outside, smiling.
Just smiling. Yeah, I think the way we're going, we still get hurt a bit, so let's upgrade our med kit. And there we go.
Good luck in the zone. I hope you die, so I can hear you.
Now let's see if Prip has anything to say, or if he's turned happy himself.
Hey, I loved and respected the Elder as much as the next mutant. We all did. Now he's run away and left us. I don't want to speculate, but I think he went looking for more of those ancient chronicles that were tucked away in the bushes. Later, stalkers. Trust no one, okay? It's getting weird around here.
Alright. So, this is our choices coming up. We're down to 3. We got no amazing cell phone call this time. So, it's either the Last Stand, the Valley of Steel, and the Garden of Jaiko. So I'm thinking Garden of Jaiko is like the last one. So I'm thinking probably Valley of Steel or The Last Stand. Any preferences out there from anybody? Anybody? Bueller? I know there's a lag and it takes you guys a while to type, but... I don't know, what between The Last Stand and The Valley of Steel, I wonder where we're gonna get the best stuff from. That's what I'm thinking. The Valley of Steel sounds like it would have a lot of scrap to me. The Last Stand sounds like a big battle. So therefore, I'm leaning for the easier Valley of Steel. You think? That's kind of the way I'm leaning. Yeah, that's kind of the way I'm leaning. So what I'll do is... Oh, did it say... Oh, it says so right over here. Look at that. In the dark corners, over copious amounts of grog, gossip speaks of a pristine, undefiled valley, stuffed to bursting with scrap weapons and artifacts. Oh, the tribal lands of the police. Ah. The area is known to be infested by packs of metal men who will execute looters and thieves on sight. Well, I'll tell you what. Before we decide to head out there, let's see what the cost is of another EMP grenade or two.
Welcome. If you want zone gear, I've got it.
I can afford one more. I'm fine with 6 med kits. So we're going to pick up one more EMP grenade. Why hold on to my scrap if
Bye.
I don't have any better uses for it? And let's just count our EMP grenades. 1, 2, 3, 4. I think 4 sounds good enough. Don't you? Between that and bringing Dux in with his circuit breaker and Pharaoh in with her circuit breaker. And does Khan have a circuit breaker? I can't remember. Yeah, so we also have Khan with a circuit breaker. So I think I'm up for bots, don't you think? Police shoot on sight? Sounds like, yeah, it doesn't. Well, it sounds like a lot of places these days, but yeah, the U.S. is known for those things. Let's see. Well, I'll tell you what we're gonna do. It's a convenient breaking point. We've gone a fair amount of time. Another battle is gonna run us long. As much as I hate to give up on a day when I'm kind of awake and in the groove, and take a chance that on when will this be next? To take a chance that on Sunday I will be more groggy, but then again, it's more fun for you guys, as I've been told several times. So yeah, Valley is and I have a feeling it'll be a lot of scrap once we kill all the bots. So we'll do Valley of Steel and bots, because we do need to recover some scrap, if you want my opinion. And if we ever find another gun, we definitely need to find a way to upgrade it. But we got some pretty cool weaponry now for what would appear to be the final 3 map zones we have to get to. So yeah, we'll just stop it right here. Y'all made me laugh pretty good today, so I appreciate it. I hope the fact that we were actually efficient for a change didn't bore y'all. Y'all made some fun comments, and then the game also helped make a few fun comments or visuals. Make Sweden great again, being one of them. But anyway, I appreciate you guys dropping in and chatting with me and giving me a good time, as much as I hope I'm giving you guys a good time. So thanks so much, everybody. This is ZigZagZog signing off from somewhere in this world. Thanks so much for watching, and I do hope to see you next time. And we are back to normal, so there's going to be a couple days off from a stream. Yeah, a couple days off, but we're back to our normal Saturday, Sunday coming up. Hopefully I can get out a couple videos, 2 or 3 recorded and edited in the meantime. So there's that. So we'll see y'all. Thanks so much. Ciao.